Hi everybody, welcome to Cabrillo Aquarium, and here at the Exploration Center. We hope you guys are having a good visit here today. I'd like to spend a few minutes talking to you about plankton. Can everybody say plankton?
Plankton.
Awesome, very good. Everybody take a deep breath. Take one more. So all that wonderful oxygen that you guys are breathing today, you have plankton to thank for it. Plankton actually produces about 70% of the world's oxygen, so without it, you and I would not be here today. Plankton is not only responsible for oxygen, a lot of plankton is actually the things that are the early life stages of a lot of the animals that you probably know and have probably seen here at the aquarium. Anybody ever heard of the word plankton before? Anybody SpongeBob fans in the crowd, right? Maybe you've heard of SpongeBob. The character of Plankton, the guy with the one eye and the two long antennae, is actually based on a real type of plankton. It's a type of plankton called a copepod. Can everybody say copepod? Cool. A copepod is a real plankton. It's actually a group of plankton. It's got one tiny eye and two large antennae, and it spends its entire life floating around at the surface of the ocean. And that's actually what plankton is. So plankton is anything that cannot swim on its own, and it's anything that wanders around in the currents in the ocean. So if you think about what you're seeing here on this table today, everything started its life out as plankton. Anybody know what this is? What's this thing right here? Yeah, it's absolutely a lobster. This is a lobster mold, so this is actually the outer exoskeleton of a lobster. Would you guys say this lobster is large or small? Pretty big, right? This lobster, any guesses what size it was when it was first born? How big do you think a baby lobster is when it is first born? Any ideas? Pretty big, pretty small? What do we think? Pretty small? Okay, so put your fingers together as close as you can without touching. Really close, super close, really, really close. A baby lobster is actually smaller than that. So small, in fact, we can't even see it without a microscope. The images that you see here on this table are taken through a microscope. Anybody want to guess what this is? What do you guys think? What do we think this might have been when it was first born? A baby what?
Lobster?
Maybe a baby lobster. It's a good guess. This actually is a baby sea star. Do we think this looks like this? No, not really. So most plankton, if it's the early life stage of an animal, it actually really doesn't look a whole lot like the adult version of that animal. But everything you see here, we've got snails, snail shells, crabs, lobsters, shrimp, barnacles, even this octopus in this jar right here. They all started their lives out as plankton. So as you walk around the aquarium today and you spend some time looking in the tanks, a lot of fish, a lot of the other organisms that you see started out as plankton, which is really kind of cool. Actually, any jelly you see in the aquarium today, no matter how big it is actually part of the plankton. It doesn't swim, it just floats around in the ocean. And if you guys have any other questions about plankton, or if you want to get a closer look at what's on the table, please feel free to come on up. Or if you have any questions, let me know or let any of the other staff here know today. So thank you guys for stopping by. Really quick, really brief, but if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.